Hello and welcome back to Let's Mess Around in Minecraft. As per usual, I am Jeff Lars, and we are back at the bunker. We're not really back, we are still at the bunker, rather. And before I get into anything else, we gotta name this puppy, because I asked in the description of the last video for suggestions for names, because I forgot to mention it in the video, and I got some good ones, but one that really resonated with me was Vault 158, and that was by Addicted Gamer 1, I believe so. Actually, let me. I'm gonna pretty that up a little bit. I don't like the way that looks. But it was so again, Vault 158, Addicted Gamer 1, and that resonated with me because I am a big fan of the Fallout world, and I had apparently the video that I made this last video was video 150 158. So we're gonna call this Vault 151 and have it labeled on both sides. So that's the name of the vault. Naming things is going to be an ongoing thing in this series or whatever this is. My fun time with Fallout, and you're perfectly welcome to suggest things whenever you want, whenever you see fit. Uh, I guess one thing that I would like a name for would guess we'll do more of official naming contest here. I suppose is the fantastic cave we have down here. Basically, this is leads over to the collapsed cavern. And calling it the Collapsed Cavern is cool and all, but heck, I'd like a better name, so if you guys can think of one, feel free to suggest it. Now, off screen, I've been busy. Did a couple of things. First of all, I went and cleared out some of the stuff from the Collapsed Cavern, and this is our loot. I made a nice new set of iron armor, which I'm going to leave it here for now. I don't really need it too badly. 31 iron ore, which is pretty good, and a lot of coal. That's going to be valuable. So, let's see. What do I want to do? Well, as I said last time, we're going to work on a diamond mine today. So that'll probably take up the majority of the video. So let's get some wood out, and I think we're gonna want one more piece of iron just so that we can make a what do you call it? A shovel, nice iron shovel. And we're gonna work with iron picks today because that'll just make things move a lot faster. Oops. There we go. So I'll give ourselves 2 iron picks and an iron shovel. Now, before we do anything else, we actually should probably grab. Let's take 10 pieces of wood with us, just in case. So another thing I did off screen, aside from this tunnel over there, which I'll get to probably another video, is I built that a hole? No. I built a new water ladder, and this water ladder goes way down to this stuff here. I don't know if I've showed this on screen before, but this is called bedrock. And bedrock is basically the bottom of the world. I believe there are 5 layers of bedrock, so I could dig down here a little bit and find more bedrock down there, but I don't really need to, so I won't. And this is where we want to start for a diamond mine, and shoot, I forgot cobble. Alright, with cobblestone and some torches in hand now, we can start building our diamond mine. So there's a little bit of weird stuff involved with making a diamond mine, because there are certain levels in the Minecraft world. As you all know, it's all blocks up and down. But I believe from sea level, which is sort of considered 0, you go down, the world can go down 64 blocks and up 64 blocks. I could be wrong on this. I'm by no means an expert at the mechanics of Minecraft, but based on what I know, I think it's about 64. And but for the purposes of what we're doing right here, we're going to call this layer right here 0, and this is the top layer of bedrock. As I said, there are 5 layers of bedrock. Now what we want to do is we want to go up to layer 10. So if we call this part here layer 0, we want to go up to layer 10. So I'm just going to quickly go ahead and do that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So this right here is layer 10. And this is where we're going to do our diamond mine, because between layers 10 and 0, I believe that's called the lava layer. And on the lava layer, you can find diamond, but it's pretty rare. And you find a lot of lava too. which is always fun. But layer between layers 10 and 16, I believe, might be 17. It's known as the diamond layer, and you can find quite a few diamonds there. So that's where we're going to be doing our the majority of our work between those two layers. I just got rid of my light. There we go. Can't put it on both sides. So we're going to be working around this layer mostly. So what I'm going to do is we're going to open up this room a little bit. And we're going to call this sort of our base within a base, our camp for this branch mine essentially. So basically here we're going to put some fantastic workbenches, oven or furnaces, etc., chests and stuff. Store our spoils. So let's just open that up a little bit more. This is probably good enough for the moment. But I want to get past all this dirt, to be honest, because no one wants dirt in their branch mine. Yeah, there's a lot of dirt down here. Alright. Just dig out on the side a little bit. That should take care of that. I already found coal and redstone. I'll do those a little later. So let's see, that's 3 in on that side, so I gotta go 3 more in over here. I gotta keep everything even and symmetrical, or I go crazy. Let's see, it's 4, right? Yeah. It's the nice thing about Minecraft is you can make everything look symmetrical. So for people like me who just like having everything nice and clean like that, it's a dangerous game because you can spend hours trying to make everything look the exact same. Now let's light this place up a little bit. I'll go ahead and put a torch right there. That's probably good for it. Okay, so this floor right here is level 10. So the point of doing a branch mine is to essentially cover as much area as humanly possible, or as Minecraft personally possible, I suppose you could say. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a nice 3x3 shaft to start us off. So I'm going to go in this way a little ways. Okay, so we got a little passageway going on here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start right here, right at this spot right here. And I'm going to dig straight this way for a while. I'm just going to go in like this, just one spot at a time. And I'll plant down some torches in between. Let's see, how far are we in right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, that was way too fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll say we'll go about, I don't know, we'll go about 30 or so. Maybe a little longer. It doesn't really matter. It's really, you can go as far as you feel like going, pretty much. And that'll be your first branch, if you will. And you just got to be sure to light it properly. This actually might be a little dim. Let's keep it nice and bright, because the last thing you want is monsters spawning in your branch. And when you've gone far enough, when you're satisfied with how far you go, what I like to do, now this is my technique for branch mining. It's just what I do. There's some people who have better ways or different ways, but it's just the way that I do it. I dig myself in 2 blocks to the right or left, depending on which direction you're going, and plop down 2 torches. Or, you know what, for this case, save torches. I'll put 1 torch right there. And then we go back to the start. Now after that, I'm going to need to dig in a little bit more for this. Oh, I broke my pick too. Oh, well, there's plenty of iron about, so I'm not too concerned. I'll just make a bunch of iron picks here, 3 of them. Yeah, that should do. That should do for the moment. At least for what I want to show on screen. Most of my branch mining I'll do off screen because branch mining is not exciting to watch. So we'll go 2 over and start digging in, just to light it up. So we'll go 2 in like that, so difference of 2 right there, and we will go forward. And basically do the exact same thing that we did on the branch to the left. Now, if you find any items like these like coal or something like this in your branch, or iron, or even diamond if you're so lucky, what I like to do is you just mine it all out. You seem to have a heck of a lot of coal here, which I always seem to find a lot of coal when I do branch mining, which I mean, it's not a bad thing. You need coal to cook iron and smooth stone. Though there are other ways that I know of, recently learned of. There's redstone down there, but I don't really care about redstone right now. Not much personally I can do with redstone, so I'll just leave that for when we get to that branch over there. But then once you have all you need, you just fill it in with cobblestone. I mean, if you want, you could fill it in with smooth stone and make the branch mine look pretty, but trying to make your branch mine look pretty is kind of a futile task. The point of it is to be just a straight mine. And when you get to the end of the branch mine, as you see that light at the end of the tunnel. Put down another torch at the end. Dig 2 to the right or left. And then you can start the whole process over again. Now, as I said, the entire point of branch mining is to cover as much area as you possibly can. So, this technique does a pretty good job of it. A lot of people who do branch mining like to set up another layer a few blocks above to cover layer 16 as well. I personally do not because I am kind of lazy and don't really care that much because I don't know. I guess I'm just not that hardcore of a Minecraft player, I guess you could say. But that is a good technique if you so wish to literally cover as much area as possible. But this technique has worked pretty well for me. I found in past I found plenty of diamonds in the mine in this sort of mine. But yeah, that's about it for what branch mining is. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just mine around in here for a little while because, as I said, I don't plan on showing my branch mining on screen because you guys really don't want to see that, I would imagine. So yeah, I'm gonna just do a little branch mining down here, maybe renovate this cavern in here, and I'll catch you guys if something interesting pops up. And it only took a few extra minutes to find it. As you can see, I'm actually not that far from extra base. I only dug some couple extra slots in there, or branches rather, and just dug down to expand it a little bit, and here we are. Already found some diamond and a ton of iron too. Been pretty successful with the iron actually. Let's see how much we got right now. Quite a bit. This is what's this? An 8-pack of iron? Yeah, not too bad. And I can see 2 diamond here. See how deep the rabbit hole goes on these guys. One. Oop. There's a 3rd one and a 4th one. So that's 4 diamond. Didn't even take that long. So that's kind of the magic of branch mining. As I said before, there are 1.5 million different ways to go about doing branch mining. So there are plenty other tutorials out there, other videos. So feel free to find your own. And if you have any experiences that work a little bit better than what I have here, or any setups that work better than what I'm working with here, feel free to suggest them. Word of warning, I'm probably not going to end up doing anything like doing a double layered diamond mine because I don't know, I feel like it's just plain not worth the hassle at that point. So, but aside from that, I'm pretty open to any suggestions. I hear that some people like to do 3 blocks in between. That's certainly another valid option, but again, this is just what I've been doing. So, I think with that, I'm gonna finish off my little lantern or my chandeliers here, and I'm gonna call it a video for now. And Off screen, I'll probably do a ton of branch mining, cook up some of the iron that I've got over the past video, and so on and so forth. So, been nice talking to you guys, and I will see you next time.